Hello. Hello, hello. How we doing? Hello, Pyrus. Hello, Hope. Hello, Voz. Hello, Das. I do indeed have a headache. Wah. I was hoping it would go away. It has not. But I wanted to get back to streaming. So here I am. And judging from core, you're all immensely grateful for that. Ha. It's a new week, new bingo. Wow. Yes. So I'm in the comfy zone. I have one of my big plushies. I opted for Foxy to cuddle and rest my head on. And we're going to be in comfy time for this game because I'm pretty sure what I need to do at the moment in this game is just run the shop, like, a lot. Because excuse me, I restocked a bunch of stuff last time. Got a bunch of building materials. We've got all sorts of different things. And we need money for that. We've got sub-quests to do that I can't do, mainly because I don't have the metal. Everyone just wants metal. Literally just metal. So I don't feel like there's a lot I can do on that, so I'm gonna just make money. And maybe, like, unlock new things to craft. So yeah. I'm sure I'm gonna talk about Furality quite a bit. It was great. All of the worlds were beautiful. I mean, everybody said, like, when the theme got announced, it was a great theme. But seeing it and being there, it was great. It was great. There's a chill world repo in VRC could be the beginning of VR repo. Oh my god. I mean, they remade Among Us in VR chat, so it wouldn't surprise me if they remade repo. There's also the back rooms in VR chat, so I wouldn't be shocked. Okay, my custom orders: 2 posters, an ink set, and a platter. 2 posters, and ink set. Okay, so I have got my custom orders. Everything is restocked, I think. So yeah. I have unlocked other things. I don't know what that does. What does that do? I need you to tell me what this does. And this. These are things that do things, but you've not told me what they do. This thing keeps dust off of products. Abandoned us for 2 streams. You were fine. You were well, I don't know what you personally were doing, but from my understanding is that the bulk of you were just playing party animals, so I think you're fine. Item list. Does the item list tell me what they do? No, it doesn't. Huh. It's a slight oversight of I don't know what those things do, and I don't know where to look up what they do. I don't know what they do. I feel like I should use them because I have them unlocked, but if I don't know what they do, I don't know where to place them. So the fan keeps dust at bay. I don't know what this does. It has an AoE of some description, so it does a thing. But I don't know what it does. What if I just put it here, like... What if I just put one down? I don't know. I don't know what that does. I had to level my Astro scary. Ah, well, you know, self-inflicted. I don't know what that does. Custom order. Poster. My shop appears to be maxed out, which is wild given my progression in the game, because it looks like there are still 2 areas to unlock. So I'm amazed that my shop appears to be fully upgraded. Oh, you were a bit of a jerk. I'm not gonna lie. I had a nice time. Thank you. Thank you, it was great. And I love the photos. If you haven't looked in the thread under gaming at the photos, you should, because there's some really pretty ones. Especially the ones where I discovered the anti-gravity area and I was like, holy shit, I can take flying photos! Sure. Let's go with that. I know she missed the Nova Beast meetup. I did actually miss it. I did. I don't even remember what I was doing, but something came up and I missed it. I don't actually remember. I might have just been at another meetup and having a good time, frankly. That is a big ol' hawk. Got a friendship up. There were lots of meetups I missed. So, like, there were loads that I couldn't go to because of time zones, but there were quite a few that were in my time zone that I still missed. Is that a shark? It's a Dunkleocetus. They don't think is technically a shark. They think it is just a fish. There is a Helicocyprian, which I believe is a type of shark. And I realized this in between this stream and last stream, that Helicocyprian, who is a pizza bro, and I was like, oh, he's a pizza bro, that's fun. I realized that the thought process of making him a pizza bro is probably because his mouth looks like a pizza cutter. Oh my gosh, Calamity! Hello? Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid. What were you doing? We're all being attacked. Is everybody okay? Is everybody okay? Hello, friend. How's it going? Wow. Did you have a good weekend? Let's turn these on. "100%ed Vampire Survivor for the 100th time." Nice! I think Spook's doing the same thing. I think Spook might be doing the same thing. Did a DLC come out or something? Because I noticed Spook had been playing Vampire Survivors. And he also 100%s that game. Plant items. Salad. A salad is made of plant. Romancing Saga crossover. Ah, there you go then. That's probably what Spook must be doing. I logged into your stream as you set it down. Rip. Rip. Oh my goodness, they are clearing out the shelves. I'm not gonna have anything left. I think much like Animal Crossing, I need to pay off the next section of the mortgage in order to get a space upgrade. Peace. Oh, I gotta go work. Okay, hope work goes okay, and thank you so much for the raid. Love you. We need to hang out. We need to hang out more. Bye-bye. Tell you what, I was hoping it would go away. Probably should have taken some paracetamol for the headache. That probably would have been a smart thing to do. By the way, Blue, I saw a game on the next fest that seems up your alley. I'm sure there is. That would not surprise me. Next fest again. I'm sure there probably is a pattern, but I cannot... I mean, I've made no effort to look for it, but it's... at first I thought Next Fest... I remember first thinking the Next Fest was like an annual thing, but it feels like it's every other month. It's called Dragon Pups or something, I'll find it later. Fair enough. I know that's a game that I did have already wishlist has released a demo, which I think was called Dragon Sanctuary. Funnily enough, another dragon game. Food items. Now, I learnt this last time, that a food item is not the same as a culinary item. I'm pretty sure a salad is a food item. But flatware is a culinary item, not a food, but not a food item. Whereas salad is a culinary item and food. You just bought it though. That was the same thing twice. But you bought it and then you bought it again. That was weird. $11 people. Alright, I'm gonna try doing a night shift, but there's not a lot left to sell, frankly. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items left in the shop. Which means I'm guessing a lot of people are gonna come up to talk to me on the counter. Yep, just like you. This is our pizza bro! He's actually a shark. And so I realised that they've made him a pizza bro because his mouth is a pizza cutter. I can do that. Chef stuff. Here we go. So chef stuff is not the same as food is not the same as just chef. Storage. Please take the flatware. No one ever seems to want to buy it. Medium? Something medium-sized? I think the Hefty Harpy is actually large. Jesus. Sure, a crock pot? I think that's a medium item. I'm not actually sure. There we go. Two, right? Hello! Window item. Sure. We got his friendship up to level 3. Oh, coming to haggle, are you? Yep. It's a little Namalakari's friend. I haven't been able to get any of the ambient items on tuned up. I just accept so I can get their friendship up, because the game says that haggle, if you don't haggle, it gets their friendship up more. Look at this big old streak! She brought the Brachio bucket! Yay! Finally, people buying the large items because there's literally nothing left in the shop for them to buy. I bought 4 kilos of naan bread. Why? Why? Naan bread's flour and water. You could have made it. Costco. That's not an answer. That's a location. Oh my god, the shop is actually empty. They bought everything. They bought everything. I have so much inspiration from that. Jesus, I have 11,000 inspiration. Okay. Right. So Russell's order is done. I need a pour for Thor's and 2 score standards. Score stand is a musician item. Musician item. You saw bread and had a nat error, okay. I'm currently eating tomato with naan bread. Hmm. So the struggle meals have not improved then. Okay. Pour for thought, score stand. I need 2 artist aids. There we go. I'm also making quesadillas. Okay, good. Good. You're having, like, actual food. That's good. Out goes the heart. Maybe the problem with the brachio bin is that it just doesn't match anybody's tastes. So maybe we'll do better with like the harp. Because there's a lot of musicians, including one who is a T-Rex, so maybe the T-Rex will like the harp. Because, let's see. Mountain... T-Rex, because she is also size large. Yeah, likes large musician. So yeah, maybe the problem with the brachio bucket is that there's not a lot of people who like large wooden items. Hopefully you're having a good day today. I am, Nan. Thank you. I have a headache, but I am good. I am good. There's a guy on Instagram who eats rats with lettuce. I feel justified to eat raw ingredients again. No. I mean, he's doing that for, you know, engagement, which I don't think is a good reason. You're being influenced. He's an influencer, and you are being influenced. That's not. My mouse is in the way. But bread. Everyone loves bread. My paint palette. I had like a 2-day migraine yesterday, day before, feeling that now, but I'll be back. It'll be back. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going to assume. Bear with me on this, guys. I'm going to assume I have a headache because I spent about 4 or 5 days in VR. Probably has something to do with it. Yeah, probably has something to do with it. Yeah. So I love being in VR and I love hanging out with my friends, but no one asked me to go in VR for a while. Okay. I think that's probably the problem. It also might be that I tried to go too far the other way and spent like 2 hours sitting in the sun. So it might literally just be like, also my eyes are just like, oh dear God, sunlight. And then I did an hour's workout. I tried to make sure I was drinking, so I don't think I'm dehydrated. I don't think it's a dehydration headache. It's probably just bright lights. It's probably our bright lights is probably the problem I am having. Right, I can't be asked to look up trends. I'm just going to put stuff out so that we have a variety of things available. Put out the rug. Put out the gnome. Got to have the gnome on display. Okay. Alright, let's do some crafting just so I have stuff to give to people. Bleh. You're not immune to propaganda, evidently. I'm glad that's the reason you're feeling meh, not something serious. Oh, no. I think it's a pretty safe assumption to go, I have a headache because I've been in VR for like 5 days. I think that's a reasonable conclusion to draw. Let's make some stuff. You know what, I might see if we can finish off maybe some of the littler trees, because, like, these ones are big. I might see if we can get some of these further up and stuff. A lot of them use metal, though, and I don't have metal. I feel like there's like a disproportionate like thing between how much money I have and like how much I'm unlocking like in my progression, because it feels like I haven't gotten very far with the amount of money I need to get the mortgage paid off on the shop, but like I'm getting far enough in these trees that I'm getting to points that have materials from zones I haven't unlocked yet, but I'm not going to be prompted to unlock those zones until I have progressed to pay off that mortgage. Gold? Damn. Alright. Oh, the little bookshelves are cute. Okay, that'll probably do, right? Got a virtual Coxbox. Oh my god, the Coxbox. The throwback. Okay. That's a cool table. Nope, I cannot open the shop. I pressed the wrong button. Sort by price? It won't let me go sideways. Can I go sideways, please? Price. What sells good? Bread! Bread sells good, it sure does! Cotton needs bone, needs wooden planks. I don't have basic wooden planks. Oh, this is redwood. Let's make a couple of them. I got a bit of redwood. Microphones. I need cotton for that. I'm gonna need to craft stuff. Oh yeah, I seem to recall that like not a lot of stuff use dark wood logs, but a decent amount of things use the planks. Weirdly. I had the OG cock back in 2016. So did I. Like in the middle of the hotel, dead. Yep. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm sure it didn't have anything to do with, you know, staying up until like 3 AM in central London, you know, drinking. Probably didn't have anything to do with it. Just coincidence, surely. See, this is the trick now, is that I need to focus on crafting and selling the expensive items. Maybe that's why my money is like falling behind everything else, because I just make all the usual stuff. Also, sick signboard, and it's a photo of Addie. That's adorable. I love this leaf rug. The leaf rug is very good. Make loads of gnomes. A raptor writing desk. That's a cool item. Can you tell me why a raven is like a writing desk? A toilet. I am out of stuff again. Button mash, button mash, button mash. There we go. Eight. There we go. I got a bunch of stuff stored up to give to people if they're like, do you have this item? And I'm like, have this? Craft carpenter items. I was referring to the Gemucon one. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It was the Iron Brew, however it's spelled. We weren't in Scotland! Small items only on pre-order. Yeah. It seems like both the small and the large items don't sell as much, and I think it's because medium is like the default, so I think a person has to... I think the character has to have a preference that they like small or large items, and I don't think it necessarily matters if they themselves are large and small. Right, I should probably do a gathering run for the morning. Let's see. I'm good on stone of all sorts. Could maybe do with redwood. I need wood. I need dark wood, redwood, and regular wood, but I don't seem to need any stone. Don't need dirt either, but I think I do need plant. Yeah, I need plant wood, okay. I need just regular plants. Have we made everybody's house? We have. Right. I tried to do a little bit of clip gathering today in preparation for video editing, but I literally managed to do none. So rip me. I was trying to scrub through the Furality stream and see if there was anything clippable, but honestly the whole of Furality is a blur. I almost don't remember which bits were and weren't streamed. So I'm like, I don't remember if there was anything like remarkable or funny to go back and clip. Seeing my friends load up OVR advanced settings like, oh my goodness, did you not have enough? How are you going back into VR again? My eyes hurt from being in VR so much. That's the thing though about Furality, as with like a lot of stuff, is that like I don't go in VR as much as I used to. I mean, I do it, but just not as much as I used to. So to go from just, like, playing it every other week, or every, like, once a month or something, to then going in for, like, 4 or 5 days straight, it's like, ugh! Because basically, I'm more dedicated to streaming, and it's not the pandemic anymore. That's what it boils down to. We should grab ourselves and bloom more into VR, guys. I mean, yes, but just, like, not for, like, a week or two. I would definitely be happy to just casually play in VR, kind of like we used to, was. Just not this week. I need to recover. Yeah, I don't need dirt. I do need dark wood. Plant. Need plant. Don't need stone. Some leaves probably won't hurt. Feather. Plant. Oh, the wood gathering site. Gonna try and search for world games. Yeah, I got a decent amount of games. I know that there's like a lot of new games now, especially like the ones that are like persistent games. There's like persistent games that like remember your save and like have a narrative and stuff, which is an interesting experience. I don't know if they're good for like big group games for streams. They'd be fun to check out off stream. Because I'd fall back into the, oh, I picked up a bit of stone. I don't need stone. Because we're going to fall into the thing that we have with just general community night things of a 4-player game is not great for community night because that's not a lot of people, which is why I've never played the Face of the Earblos, or however it's pronounced, on stream, which is a VR chat game world, because I think it's only for about 4 people. Atlas has something for me. So, what do you think? It's, missing something, I think. Oh, I see. I mean, it's good, it's really good, but it doesn't feel like it fits Amber Isle, you know? I think you might be right, Nelly. Thanks for being honest with me. Oh! You're welcome, Atlas. How do I find the Amber Isle blend, Say, you come across all sorts of folks every day in Skyward Creations, don't you, Blue? Maybe if you saw loads of chef items, I could extrapolate from your data what flavors the items that the islanders are cooking with. Come back when you know, and I'll put a fresh pot on for all my treat. Wards me with tea. Oh, my quest is specifically to sell certain items. Slice and dices, crock pot, and a corn cake. I think I only have one of those. I found about 8 hours gameplay with Chaotix and the gang last time. Oh, nice. That's what I mean, of like, there's like actual like games now that have almost like a start and a finish kind of thing. It's pretty cool. That is not a thing I can chop down, apparently. We go over here because there is more wood here. Couple of picnic benches up here. Wood. Wood. Hi! I am a fool. I have been out gathering and not had anyone with me. Ah, well. Right, let's go back to the central area on this side. They still want more regular wood. Dirt, loads and loads of dirt. Plants, need plants. Stone, more dirt. More stone. Tree stump, there we go. Ooh, and a bit of wood there. let's go down to the swamp. I should move that lamppost because I keep wanting to cut through there and I can't because I put a lamppost in the way. Hi. Wanna hang out? Don't need stone. Stone, don't need that. Hello. Wood. Wood. Oh, some tea leaves, nice. Bow, 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 bow. Delicious mosses. Look at our little fishing lady. Let me tell you guys, Furality has like game instances, so they'll like I assume they must just ask the world makers and stuff, but like they take game worlds and they make Furality like exclusive instances of them, so it's just the game world that you can only join if you are signed up for Furality. And this year they had a instance of the fishing world, because I forgot the fishing world was actually like a relatively new thing, because it basically, I think the fishing world basically got made in response to web fishing in a way. So this year they had a Furality fishing world, and I went there just to like relax for a bit and had a lovely time. We made friends with like 3 people, and like some of the new friends that I made, like Mike and stuff that you've probably seen talking in the Discord, came and joined in, and we were just chatting, and it was great. We were just sat fishing, and it was just really, really nice. I was like, why was this so good? Wasn't even part of Furality, but like the extension of it being Furality kind of made it nice, because it was like a public world, but not, you know? Because, like, if you make a world public, then you'll probably get, like, some awful-ass kids joining, and they'll probably call you a slur. But you don't get that at Furality, because it is a paid, ticketed event, and generally that's too much commitment for people. So, yeah, it was like a private public world, so people can join, but you know that they at least have the similar interest of, you're both furries. And I didn't anticipate making jokes about DFS. But it was very funny later in the conversation when they were like, how could you tell we were British? And I was like, I think the jokes about DFS were probably a giveaway. I think that was a bit of a hint. I think I have gathered everything. Everything that isn't stone, I should say. Tell you what, I'm gonna go up to the mountain. I'm gonna see if we can buy a piece of metal from our friend, because he seems to sell 1 piece of metal a day. I forgot that this zone had regular wood in it. Mountain doesn't have its own wood. Return to moth, embrace lamp. Lump. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the photos. I've been trying to tell people if they also have photos then to post them in the thread. Yeah, last night was a little, like, not quite sad, but it was like that slight melancholy feeling. I was in the world for one last time, looking around, and it's just sort of that sad melancholy feeling that was always happening after conventions of, it's over now. Where this year was good, man. This year was really good. No, those plants. I can never remember if those flowers are things I can gather. They are not. Loads of plants. I do not need dirt. I do not need stone. I will gather some of these. No, I will not. My bag is full. I do not need dark stone. This way, grab this bit of wood. Back up this way. Plant, wood, vegetable. Hello! Oh, hi Kipper, I couldn't see you. You're so small. Hi Chester, I want to buy your one piece of metal that you stock every day. Which is ironic because you say that you need metal. And I don't have redstone. It's not in one of the zones that we have. Stone that is red. Okay, I think that's probably gonna be my gathering phase done. Thank you, crocodile friend. We got his friendship up again. It was so weird saying, because I was saying last night to a couple of people of like, it feels so weird because I was kind of crunching a little bit with the book and stuff for Furality, and then obviously we made like the scarf and we made the hourglass and things, so it's like, I do want to go back to keep making stuff, just making more VR stuff, but also it's like, I'm kind of happy that in a way I'm taking a break, quote unquote, i.e. I need a couple of weeks now to make the highlights video. So it's very weird to be, I don't even enjoy video making that much, but like, it would be nice to take a break from 3D. And just not think about it for a bit, because now that Somna has passed, I need to sort of sit and think about stuff to make. Just like, you know, because I said I wanted to just make stuff to put on the shop, so I was like, you know, I've got the theme of Somna to sort of guide me a little bit, which was good. And now we don't have that, so it's like, cool, now I need to go back and have another sort of brainstorming session and think about stuff to make. Because that was good that I did that, actually. That was the sensible way to do it. When I had that brainstorming session, when I started making stuff for Somna. Custom order box to Artist's Aid. There you go, bud. Of course, clay is popular today, I believe. Ooh, Nellie's close to being level 4. God, hello again. Something made of stone. You're not made of stone, you're made of clay. Stencils. Stencils are a safe option. They're a cheap option, but they're a safe option. Decrease tips but increase inspiration. Jeez. So he's stingy as well? That guy's a jerk. You want the wings? Oh yeah, he's a cosplayer, isn't he? That's part of, like, one of his character traits is that he's, like, a cosplayer. So that maybe he must, like, fashion items. I can hear things vibrating. Am I being messaged? A small item. Small item for Kipper. Bread. Bread is small item. Everyone loves bread. Is Kipper level 4? Kipper's level 4! We love Kipper. Let me grab my phone. What is happening? What is happening that I am getting many vibrations happening? Oh dear. Family. Also, guys, did you find my post funny that I posted on the Me site and on Twitter? I thought it was hilarious. Ugh. Comedy genius. I'm drinking water, and I'm gonna have a little bit of chalky. So look, people like bread. Bread's good. I like bread. I'm not on the use I saw the Twitters enough to have noticed. That is fair. Paper! Speaking of moths, General. What do you mean, speaking of moths? Why are bugs attracted to light? I see. Paper. The writing desk got paper in it? We're gonna pray that the writing desk has paper in it. It did not. There's paper on the desk, though! God damn it, there goes my streak. I I need to clean the shop so bad. There were so many people who have made so many dirty paw prints. The sweep, 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 sweep. And get that powered up. Stick drift, stop drifting me out of the range of the thing. You want something large? Want something large, do you? Scratch is large, I believe. No wait, it might not be. Hefty harp? Yes, the hefty harp is large because I can literally see it in the corner there. What an asshole. This guy sucks. The touching of grass, yes. Sweep, 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 sweep. She bought the paint palette! At least is going to buy the paint palette because she's walking over to the thing. The till. Nope? What's the nope? Carpenter stuff. Storage. Oh god, I don't fully... That's a carpenter item, right? Yeah. If you didn't catch when it happened, then you don't need to know. Okay then. Okay then. I won't ask. More bread. I need to make bread, clearly. People like bread. Stone thingies. Horn candle is stone. It's very clearly made of stone. I'm doing bad. I'm doing bad. Well, I'm gonna keep going. I lost my combo because I failed a thing, but I'm gonna keep going. Medium. Discovered a new preference. He liked something about that. I should, but some freshest yeast. What? That one's gone over my head. Something to do with bread? What? 2 harps? Okay. Oh, I hope I'm not going to start falling into the trap of people are going to ask me to make metal stuff when I don't really have metal. Oh, you again? You suck! This guy is the only person with a debuff. Wood item. Block. I bake bread every now and then. Really? I didn't know that about you. Nice. Like everybody else on the goddamn planet, I dabbled in bread baking when the pandemic happened. And it was fun. It was good. Because bread is good. Bread was a great choice for even generals in medieval times. Bread is just, like, consistent, man. It's literally, like, it's like foundational of civilization, bread. Meet the mayor, I've earned enough money! And I have emptied the shop again. Hang on, I'm gonna... before we do anything. So the ink set and the platter... the hand and the other thing is done. A forest fixture and a corn candle. 2 of these. I only have enough dark wood planks to make 1. Hang on. Because we gathered a bunch more dark wood. Same for the redwood. And regular wood. Another one of them. And one of these. There we go. Oh, it's the heart for her in the tub. Forest fixture. Where's the forest fixture? I don't have any fibre! Plant is, like, actually a really important crafting material because it's used for fibre and paper, but it's also a crafting material in and of itself. Where did you go? Where did you go? You're up here now. Two forest fixtures, 2 candles, 2 hefty harps. I'm out of planks, and I'm out of rope. Sometimes I just get a loaf of bread and eat it straight away. I do like to have a little something with it. I've been wanting a dough hook for years, but a mixer is hefty enough to handle. Won't get used to without justify the price. Won't get used enough. No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, my bread making escapades were hand needed. I think I still have a small amount of that yeast. It's like dried yeast. I've had that for a long time. That's probably gone bad. Does yeast go bad? Does dried yeast go bad? I don't actually know. Okay. That's the custom orders done. Check the expiry date. Yeah, I'll have to look. It does. Okay, I mean, I've had... I'm not joking when I say, like, you know, oh, I did bread baking in the, pandemic. So that yeast is 5 years old. Because I bought it in 2020, used it in 2020, and then didn't use it, haven't used it since. So it's not a case of like, oh, I've used it and it's while it was bad. But it's not been used. Yeast is living things. This is true. That's why I was like, it's dried yeast. So it probably has a longer time. That's why I corrected myself and I was like, does yeast go bad? Does dried yeast go bad? I was like, fresh yeast probably does. Because I am aware it is a living thing. I was like, I guess dried yeast probably has like a longer shelf life, but probably still has an expiry date. Right, I'm gonna go to bed before we initiate this. I need to remember I have not restocked the shop. Right. I did not realize that the sign was a large item. I have a lot of cooking items. Put a bit of everything out so that we have variety. Yeah. Right. Meet with the mayor. Shop upgrade! Started bread making because I wanted an excuse to run over to warm the house a bit during the winter. Ah, bread proofing, I see. You had the ghost of previous bread you had 5 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, that yeast probably is not good, but it's like, don't worry, I've not used it, so I won't have made myself ill or anything. But that's gonna be the ADHD again. The ghost of hobbies past. What if we made bread? Makes bread for like 3 months straight. Okay, now time to never make bread again. I usually make square loaves, but I've done baguette style before. I tend to do round because the like baking dish that I had was like the best size one I had, because I didn't want to buy specifically like a bread like a loaf tin or a bread tin or something. And the only like oven dishes I had were the ones that I used to like make lasagna and stuff, which were quite big, which would have meant that I get like a very square but very like wide but very flat loaf. It'd be good for focaccia. It would have been good to use for focaccia. So the other one I had was like a round dish. So I made a round loaves. Focaccia's good. Hello there, Blue Sky. Another hefty payment down, huh? Time for Scope Creations to expand once again. Expansion. Woo! Upgrade your shop to the maximum size. Hey! Hard to believe last we brought Skywolf Creations from and where it is now. Of course, when I was the shopkeeper, it all looked a little different, didn't it? But you aren't unlike myself back then. I knew it! Very astute of you, lass. What's with all the hammering in here? Wait, what? You were the shopkeeper? Which means the old journal was yours? Why did you never tell me this? Ah, well, it was irrelevant. It was a long time ago. You never really liked my old stories, maybe. We lost so much over the years. I didn't want you to know, to worry. I see. Well, boring old stories or not, you and I have a lot of catching up to do, mister. Well, looks like it's time for me to get out of your claws, Blue. We'll catch up again soon. Now, Maple, did I ever tell you about my glam rock phase? Now we're talking. Yeah. Ah, space. I don't think use will make you sick, but it goes off, it won't rise and you'll die. Ah, fair. The freaking stick drift. I cannot redecorate the shop like this. Okay, so we need to keep like a two gap space around things. This feels like it's not going to be the most optimal. I still feel like I don't want to get... At most I maybe get one more large display. Because large items, like, don't sell. I'll get a large display to put there. Put some more littles. We'll put a couple of little ones. Even more items on display, so when I keep the shop open for longer, I will still have stuff. Because our shop is at max, both reputation-wise and, like, tier-wise. So we've got the max amount of space, and I think we have the max amount of people. Which is probably why I was struggling in those last little bits. I had the maximum amount of people, but I didn't have the maximum, like, shop size. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, over there. Just move everything along one if we can, please. This is a display item. Again, I don't really know what these ambience items do. This one keeps, like, dust off things. I think they're just decorative. Okay, so these have all got 2, and I've got some space here for, like, more things. Punching the dough is amusing. As much as it's a meme, I never actually punched it. I did just need it. God. Stick. See, I don't know if diagonals count, so I don't know if putting a thing here means that there's only a 1 block gap. So I might leave that there. Yeah, like that. Okay, and now we have more stuff that we can put on display. Which means I will want to go gather more stuff so that I can have more stuff also in the backlog. On the increasingly rare occasion people come and ask for something because it isn't on display, because I've got so much on display. What do you mean you can't find something you want? See, the Scoops Catcher was a medium item. I was correct in that, in thinking it wasn't a large item. Tell you what, I feel there isn't a lot of. There isn't a lot of food. There's the bread. There isn't medium food. So I should probably make some to have in the back. I did have some minor success with different flavoured breads. Oh, nice! I didn't, but my mom did. My mom got like a bread mix. She does have a bread machine, so sometimes she just buy bread mix and puts it in the bread machine and leaves it. And she used a tomato one. That was very nice. That was a very nice one. What was I gonna do? Make stuff. Make food. Yeah, they use plant. They use plant. itch, itchy, itchy. Look. Just make some stuff because I haven't made stuff for a while. Bed. Ah! No! What did you get? I wasn't ready! Spook!
That's what you get for pushing my hand into the controller.
I was pulling you closer so I could smooch you because I love you.
Well,
and this is how you betray me.
There were repercussions
you
for your
betrayed
actions.
me.
You'll think about that twice now, aren't you?
Loved you, and this is how you thank me. And I'm sat here cuddling Foxy because I've got a headache. I know he did. That's why I'm cuddling it. Wait. Good night, trainer. Background speech. Two kinds of people. I was about to shout at Das to do it, but Das is probably playing party animals again. Let me do it. There you go. I still have a headache. I'm probably gonna have to take paracetamol when I'm getting ready for bed. Blech. Excuse me. I can't believe you've done this. Tell you what, actually. We're legitimately halfway through. We're an hour and a half in. And Spook's going to bed. So I might have a bathroom break, refill my water, give Spook a smooch, and actually take some paracetamol now since the headache has not gone away. It's been an hour and a half. And then hopefully it'll kick in. And when I finish stream, I'll be able to go to bed without a headache. So, break. I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. Well, I was gone a while. I have had some paracetamol to hopefully take the edge off the headache. I also made a cup of tea and gave Spook smooches. And my controller DC'd right as I got back. Hi. Thank you, Voss. Voss, did you see in one of the pictures from Furality? I met a Flugel. I met someone with a Flugel dragon. I literally screamed at them. I was like, oh my god, you have a Flugel! Look in the thread, I took a photo with them. I was like, you're literally the first person I've met that has a Flugel. Food item. It's a good thing I made food. I literally made food because I was like, oh, I don't have any. That was a weird bit of insight by me. We got it to level 4! It's weird that this is the second time this has happened, but my headache has like spread to my eye slightly. My eye is aching. Though that's, again, that's understandable because of the VR. Custom order. Ink set. Planta. Really wish on this screen you could press start to like hotkey back to the confirm button. Oh yeah, Cora, if you're listening, if you do end up joining in the game and stuff, you can let people know I was thinking repo this week. If people feel up for that. Not to be mean, but I'm not in the mood to play the Party Animals Among Us game, even though I know they're all obsessed with it right now. 2 Coot Flugels, yeah! His was very cool. He said that he'd commissioned people to like modify it slightly. It's like it still looked like the Flugel, but he was like, oh, I got someone to like move the ankle bones so that it full body tracked better, and you can see that he's got like whiskers on it. And I was like, that's pretty sick. What am I doing? Large item. Large item. There you go, this sign is apparently large. I didn't realise it was large, but apparently it is. I really like the Spino lady. Made me want to maybe modify mine a little bit, because we both did say of like, it is an old avatar and it is showing its age, but I was like, visually I really like it. It's nice to look at. Someone broke something, god damn it. They give. Look at this trail of footprints, you absolute messy people. Oh my god, the little guy bought big thing, that's funny. I'm gonna spend much but broke. Fair. Mood, that's why I do everything myself. This is the first time you've come to this shop. No, well, let's just be safe instead of picking something weird. Yeah, it's the first time he's been to the shop because his bar was empty. His first visit. I was going to go do a gathering run, but I guess I'm doing a shop run. Though at least the shop is fully stocked. Gardening item doesn't come up very often, but I do have them. Yeah. Sometimes thinking doing this myself, got a bit tired of having someone being bossy on me. Yeah. God damn it. People breaking stuff in my shop. It would be going to Furality and going to all the meets has made me want to do stuff with my avatars. Like I went to the Jex meetup, so like I want to do stuff with my Jex. Ironically, I didn't go to the Nova Beast meetup, so I don't feel the need to do that. But like I met a bunch of Ghost Blazes, so I want to do stuff with that base because I have that base as well. And like with the Flugel because I met the Flugel guy. But also I'm like, I need to keep making new stuff for the shop so that I can, you know, keep paying the mortgage and bills. And just life. Mainly the wedding. Mainly the wedding is the thing that's draining on my funds, which is not surprising. I'm surprised he complained about the item selection, because I have a large item selection. A chef item, like this set of scales. You gonna make a wedding dress for your avatar? I hadn't planned to, I will admit. Bearing in mind that, you know, Spook isn't into VR and doesn't have like a character or something, so like if we had the pair of us, that would be kind of cute. But no, I hadn't planned to. What did you find? I was thinking of clothes yesterday for the Z-Dragon. Ooh, nice. Always loved the Z-Dragon moves. Didn't think to check if it was on sale at all for Furality. I checked out all the avatar booths at the dealer's den and I didn't see the Z-Dragon there, so I guess they either didn't apply or didn't get in. But sometimes people do avatar-based sales anyway. I forgot about putting the cobble on sale and then felt it was too late, so I just left it. More plant! Ooh, but that's gonna be- this is my last bit of food, though. Have this instead. Like, obviously it was probably a combination of the fact that they were like neutral and Somna themed, but I found that the stuff that I made for Somna definitely has done way better than the clothing I've done in the past. So part of me is like, maybe I should try to continue making stuff that is neutral rather than clothing for a specific avatar. But I don't know. Something stone. He's a stone. God damn it. Knowing we like beans, have a sitting animation Japanese that's sitting and showing the beans behind. You could probably go to... what's the name of the website? I think it's called Mixamo, which is where a lot of people get these animations from, because it's an actual, like, website that, like, game devs can go to get animations. And you'll probably be able to find one there. I don't know if Mixamo's free or not. Probably not. I believe Mixamo is like where a lot of people might go for animations and stuff. Beep. Look at this, we're in the night shift and I still have a decent amount of stock left because we have our bigger stock areas now. Street bonus of 19. How dare you? I was standing right there. It's fine, I forgive you so that your friendship can increase. So much stuff to do, never enough time. Or energy, mainly. More plant things. So that's my last bit of food. Add a little umbrella. Don't forgive Bosco if he breaks something. Tempting. That's actually tempting. He is a jerk. Can't believe they made a character for you to dislike because he's the only person who has a negative debuff. I mean, maybe some of the characters in the later areas have them, but he's the only one we've encountered so far. Bamboo item. Ooh. I actually don't recall what is and isn't made with bamboo. As much as this looks like a bamboo stick, I don't think it's made with bamboo. I don't know if I have something that is made of bamboo. Is the microphone made out of bamboo? I don't think it is. Maybe this is made from bamboo. I'm gonna have to risk it because I don't remember. This'll break my streak. No, it wasn't made of bamboo. It's made of wood, isn't it? It's misleading because the icon is green, which literally looks like a stick of bamboo, but the actual item isn't green, it's brown. Don't remember what item I had that was made of bamboo. There we go. Well, it was our second to last thing, so we didn't lose out on too much of a streak. What was made of bamboo? That I had. No, I didn't think you were. Yeah, that's made of wood. Really wish the icon for that wasn't green. Aww. Apparently this cap is made of bamboo, of all things. Interesting. I didn't have any made, though, so I couldn't have picked that. No, it wasn't the microphone. I feel like I didn't have anything. But I thought they couldn't ask for stuff if you didn't have it in stock. Definitely need to go crafting. Petite planter and a muddy mask. I found the best way to do this is to just mash the sort button and the transfer button. Because I've done all of those, so petite planter and muddy mask. I'm not going to be able to make any of those because I do not have plants. Do I have any petite planters? No. I need to go gathering desperately in the morning. loads of inspiration. Look at all these big chunks of inspiration you get for doing these big ones. Right. Need to go gathering. Big gathering session, but also I might now have a quest to find out how to get the new zones. Well, I probably know how. I'll need to get the inspiration for it, but hopefully I'll actually be able to. Do. There we go. Good to see you, Blue. Amber Isle and Scarf Creations have both come in leaps and bounds, haven't they? The heaving metropolis of Amber Isle. I can see the Palladio post now. Morsworth? Label? Oh, for goodness sake. How on earth did you manage to miss your own meeting you set up? Too busy filing your paperwork? It's the big one! Orcor are right here now! They say they're finally able to reveal their island development. These folk not know how the post works. Anyways, what with the last minute panic? I see. I bet they've seen all the hard work we've been doing and are ready to announce their investment plans now. Let's go to the meeting room, team. Oh, I can't wait to see what they've got in store for us. It's not going to be good, is it? It's not going to be good. I commented this last time. I can't tell if it's a weird coincidence or if this person is meant to be like a grey version of me. Because they've got the hair tuft and they've got the saber teeth. So I'm literally like, is this person literally meant to be a grey version of me? Hello, residents. It appears there are some new characters on the island. No, please, don't need to make a fuss over me. Its name is Mirage. True. Allow me to reintroduce myself to you. My name is Mirage Worksworth, employee 3666? 3666. Assistant Solutions Synergist with Orcor Investment Team. Your projections have more than hit the mark, which means Orcor are ready to officially invite you to the family. This is it. Yep, this is it. What could it be? No one, no matter where they are, ever falls that far out of Orcor's orbit. Yes, we've been working tirelessly to clean the island up. But our research shows the areas, Kem Canyon and the Snowdance Drifts, prove more than difficult than you might think. Which is why we're going to take all that work off your hands and rebuild them ourselves. Now, wait just a minute here. Yep, can you believe it? We at Orcor want you and Amber Isle to totally revitalise your areas. This is all part of our very generous island regeneration scheme to help those unfortunate islands get back on their feet, free of charge. But your little tools and folk power will barely make a scratch on the amount of work there is. With Orcor's special machinery and workforce, we will clean it up faster than you can say teamwork. And when all's done, think of the possibilities. State-of-the-art housing facilities, new infrastructures, and highways between regions. The island really will be our oyster. Oh yes. Think of the shiny new leisure facilities we could build. Oh wow, I mean, I love my house, but... Wow, we've been working so hard restoring the island. If they could take on this work for us. No! I won't allow it! Unlocked. Stubborn. It took me 2 seconds to find the answer, which I will not repeat at risk of my own safety. Oh, okay. I guess it's a spoiler. I'm sure I'll find out. Again, it's like, I'm a streamer. I ask questions just to talk with people and voice my thoughts. I don't actually want answers, because that would spoil things. this'll be good. Dad, are you serious? Deadly, lass. I will not leave these Titan Boa oil salesmen turn Amber Isle into their own personal playground. Titan Boa, prehistoric snake. You couldn't tell. After everything that you lot have done, you have the nerve. Mayor? Yes, what is it, lad? Wouldn't it be better to put any new big island developments like this to a vote? That way everyone gets a chance to say what they would really benefit them. Now that we have more islanders than just you and Maple, wouldn't it be best to let everyone have their say? But... Oh, what a splendid idea. I just love when OrbCorp really nurtures resident democracy. Listen up, Amber Isle. It's time to take matters into your own hands. Looks like we'll have to vote on the future of Amber Isle. OrbCorp are ready and waiting to invest heavily into the future of the island. Your decision is a simple one. Side with OrbCorp and watch as your island flourishes, or do lots of backbreaking work with no guarantee of any returns. For now, I must be returning to OrbCorp HQ to relay the news about this vote of yours. It looks like we'll have a lot of behind-the-scenes work to do to prepare you for when you eventually side with us. Until then, farewell all. Addie, what have you done? It's bad news. This is amazing, isn't it? Think of what we can achieve with OrbCorp's investments. The sky's the limit. Clawsworth didn't seem overly happy about it. Blue Sky, was it? Appears Clawsworth is yet to understand the benefits for Skywolf Creations of having OrbCorp help out with island redevelopment. All those hard work, earned profits, simply whisked away on folks' homes. Nothing that can generate amber. Oh yes, when all this is said and done, it's really talk about business, about how we can turn Skywolf Creations into the hotspot. You mean you're willing to invest in our local businesses? That would help us regenerate the community even more. Yeah, it feels really uncanny seeing the two of them side by side. Ah yes, you. By the way, good thinking to get us the mayor out of our feathers. He would not approve of us doing this. Thanks, but Clawsworth's been a good guy. I'm sure he'll come round if we explain it to him. No. Such naivete. What do they even teach interns these days? Folks like these are stuck in the past. It's always, where, you can't drain the swamp to displace the residents in order to build a monorail, or, ooh, you can't cut down the forest for fuel to run the construction equipment, or, no, our town hall was bulldozed to make way for the shareholder driving range. They don't understand OrbCorp's visions, Ali. What? Are we really going to do that? How does any of that help the community that lives here? All in due time, Andy, but first I have to alert OrbCorp all our recent developments. Presentations, spreadsheets, approvals, I'm sure you're aware. But still, it's a bit of hard work. I'm sure a promotion out of our intern program and the Worksworth surname are on the cards for you. And a fat bonus for me, if we manage to pull this off. Until then, let's catch up when we've got our orbs in a row, yes? So long, Blue, Sky, and Happy. Did you just hear what I heard? They're planning on displacing residents, draining the swamp, bulldozing our town hall? But they said we were gonna look after the locals. They can't do that, right? I've misunderstood. I can't do this. I have a lot to think about, Blue. This isn't right. This isn't right. Oof. I don't currently have a quest. I hope. Evidently he does need time to just think. Stay hydrated and safe. Thanks, Hope. You too. Hope you're having a good day. Let me drink some more tea. Right, I need to desperately go do gathering. Perfect. We're gonna go gathering when I have someone come with us. I feel like once again I need kind of everything except maybe stone. I didn't actually check. Hello. Don't need dirt. Dirt is not a thing I need. They need to increase the hitbox of that because I can't reach it. I have to go around the back to get it. Need lots of plant, because plant fibers are used to craft so many things. I go all the way around here. More wood. Whoop, camera. Camera. Gotta get some more wheat. Yeah. More wood. More plants. Up here to wood gathering. More wood here. Just more stone. Just more stone. I'm guessing that the story is eventually going to be like, we're gonna revitalize the areas ourselves and prove to them we don't need their help. Okay. Just more dirt. I think there was more plants down here. More vines, I should say, that I could get plants from. There's the mushroom. Yeah, here we go. I don't think I need that many mushrooms. Gonna have to mine this rock to get through. No, I don't need stone. Hi! Good day. I like how in that story plot they were like, you unlocked the fact that you've learned he's stubborn. I'm like, I knew he was stubborn from the day I met him. I fell through his roof and he demanded I stay here and fix it. Okay. Alright, let's fast travel. Let's go to the swamp. This is very funny to me. Apparently, when I take that swamp elevator, my companion that is traveling with me, apparently they decide to walk round. It seems like the NPCs cannot take the elevator. That is unfortunate. I don't know what instrument that is, but it is designated swamp instrument. You know what I'm talking about, right? You're in a swamp, you need that thing that goes doing. Oh my god, Kipper, please be careful in the water, you're going to drown. Oh, there you are, you finally caught up, just in time for me to leave, because I'm basically done. Nothing here for me to get today. Let's travel to the mountain. so that I can go buy a piece of metal. And also there is a plant place here. So we want plants, because plants are needed in a lot of things. Metal. Purchase. Purchase 1 piece of metal a day. My back button is not letting me go back. Oh, neither is the S button. Uh-oh, I'm stuck? I appear to be stuck in this menu. That's not good. Wait. I appear to be stuck in the menu. Yeah, nothing is working. Uh-oh. Nope, even after buying something. I'm gonna have to exit the game. Well, that sucks. Time to find out where the autosave put us. Because it's an autosave only game. There doesn't appear to be an option anywhere to manually save the game. Well, that was unfortunate. A bit of a weird bug. At least the headache appears to be receding. I mean, it's gonna have auto-saved after the interaction. I imagine the last save was before we went gathering. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't remember the gathering I've just done. Oh, it remembered me. It remembered me up to the swamp. It remembered me entering the swamp. I haven't got any redwood or anything in my inventory, so it didn't remember. It didn't remember being in the swamp. That's fine. That's not a huge loss, actually. Hello. I guess you are now going to be my travel companion. Okay, that's not a huge loss. That's fine. Oh yeah, there's nothing up on there, just a lamp that I put there. Alright, that was just me making a noise because I felt like it. Tell you what, when you're hanging around at a furry convention all weekend, you meet a lot of people that just make noises. And it's contagious. Oh god, I don't think I even told you guys that. When we went to Confuzzled, the IRL one, not Furality, when we were in, I think we were just in the main bar. I know it is cringe, let's be real, it is cringe. The furries genuinely started a howl. They genuinely started a howl. And I joined in because I was like, I don't fucking care, I'm at a furry convention, and even some of the friends that I'm with was like, well, that was cringe, and I was like, yeah, but we're at a furry convention, so I don't think you can really judge people for being cringe. But yeah, I was at an IRL furry convention, and they started a howl. Be cringe but be free. Hey, it kind of felt good, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I may have been the only one in my friend group that did it, but it actually felt kind of freeing. Because, fuck it, we're here to have fun. That's the point of the convention, exactly. I didn't say it this year, I think it was when I went last year? I can't pick up this piece of wood. I think when I went last year, I can't even remember who it was, but like one of the people I was hanging out with was like, oh, I'm worried about being embarrassed. And I was like, we're literally at a furry convention. What are you worried about being embarrassed for? Be cringe, be free. Hi, Galaxia! Amazing. Amazing that you arrived, but yes. I just remember that was the thing that happened. We were there for an IRL howl. My controller is glitching out and does not want me to fast travel. Is the game okay? The game is struggling. If I did that, I would most likely get yelled at by the neighbours, though. Oh, yeah. Like, any other situation, it would never happen, but, like... I don't and the thing is as well is that I don't think even if there was like a big gathering of furries in like a public space, because this was a public space, I still think it wouldn't happen because Confuzzled specifically, they literally like book out the entire hotel that it takes place at. Like if you went to that hotel, there's literally like a sign outside the front door that says, you know, the hotel, the Hilton Hotel is booked out for a private event. So it's like there aren't normal people there except essentially the people who, you know, work the bar, like the hotel staff, because like the con staff are also furries. So the only people there who are normal people are the bar staff, and I think at that point there's so many people working around in fursuits that it's like, you know, embarrassment has long since been and gone. So yeah, they started a howl, and that's my inventory filled. So what I'm gonna do is, because I need so much fiber, and it uses 4, I'm gonna condense some. And there we go, suddenly I have an extra space in my inventory. And I'm gonna do the same with, you know, it wouldn't work in the wood because it would convert into just planks, but like, also don't need dirt. I have a lot of dirt. We have inventory space. Although now, I have a third one of wood. I don't really need those. I'm not gonna gather these veggies. Oh, she's watering her garden. But yeah. That's the thing that happened. Hotel staff are furries too? No, I said the hotel staff are the only normal people there, but the con staff are furries. The hotel staff, I mean, for all I know, the hotel staff might be furries as well. We don't know, I don't ask them. But they're not in fursuit, but no, the hotel staff are the only people who are normal, so... You gotta consider it in a room full of, probably, at that time, maybe 150 furries. There were about 4 people who were normal people, which were the 4 members of staff working the bar. So at that point as well, it is like when you're in that mentality as well of like, it is literally being in the dog brain of like, oh, I'm in a room full of furries and a bunch of them started howling. I'm gonna howl as well, and it's just the chain reaction of suddenly almost the entire room is full of people howling. It's like afterwards you look back and you go, oh, that was kind of cringe, but it's like, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? If you're not going to do it there, where are you going to do it? Welcome to the Hotel California. I say the staff could be furries. Okay, hopefully the game doesn't crash when I talk to you. It doesn't glitch when I talk to you. Because I need to buy your medal. There we go. Much better. So it has got to be weird for imagine you don't know what a furry is somehow in this day and age, and your job is just to be like a bar waitress at a hotel, and then you get told, oh, the hotel is being booked out for a private event. There's gonna be like several hundred people for a big convention. They're booking out all of the rooms. You know, there's gonna be events happening in all of the suites and all of that. And then you see, and you are greeted by a bunch of fursuiters. That's gotta be quite the experience. How high do you think that scores on the, oh boy, I hope this doesn't awaken something in me scale? Pretty high, right? As bar staff, I've seen weirder. That's true. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff when I worked on the bar as well. Although, admittedly, furries wasn't one of them. Howling in a hotel hall at 3 AM, chain reaction. I mean, it wasn't 3 AM. There is a certain amount of consideration. It was like, I mean, I think it was like 3 in the afternoon. It was 3 PM. No, there is a consideration. I think if you started trying to do that at 3 AM, people would have words. I can say from experience, if an event like that is being booked for an event with specific meeting ahead of time as debrief for everyone, it never matches the experience of actually seeing 150 furries towards you. But yeah, that's what I mean, of like, the hotel that Confuzzled is held at has been like Confuzzled's home for several years. So like, if it's a manager, like the managers, because you know, managers probably stay there quite a while, so the managers probably like have at least come to terms with it. Hi, Lance. Hope you're having a good day. But, like, if you're just a bar staff, like, you know, bar waitresses come and go all the time. I say this as someone who worked in, like, 3 different pubs. Because it's like, I just need money for the next 6 weeks. So, if you're just a person, considering that this is, like, in May, you know, it's in May. So, you could very easily be, like, you know, a Birmingham student at Birmingham University. You've already broken up because unis can break up early. And you're like, I just need some money for the summer in between studying. So you get a job working bar at a hotel. And then one day you come into work and have a meeting and they're like, do you know what a furry is? Like, I just think that's funny. Okay, my bag is full. I am going to go back to... I'm going to go back to the shop. Oh, hello. You have appeared. Do you know furries? Do you know furry? Button mashing, store all the things. Will you wear fursuits? Voice like, will you wear wigs? I know it's just the FOMO, but being at the furry convention with my friends and like half of them had fursuits makes you want a fursuit. Makes you want one. But holy shit. Here's a little price point for you. There were fursuits on sale at that convention that I then saw sold. Of like, I saw them at the dealer's den, and then when I went back the next day, they were gone. So they had been sold. That were more expensive than our wedding venue. Man. Just man. I want to believe they say, do you know furries, and then follow it with good luck. Mortgage first. Yeah. God. Yeah. Average mortgage, 30 to 35 years. Why are people so rich? I talked about this with Stanji. I said it's not necessarily, having learned firsthand, not even speaking from my experience, but from like, you know, talking with my friends and stuff. It's not that furries are rich. It's just that they are willing to pay for their hobby, and they're willing to pay well for it. Like, that a fursuit is expensive, but it's like, you know, if it's something that they're passionate about, then they're willing to save for it. If you know, I'll say, you know, people will say for like several years to be like, I want a fursuit and I will get a fursuit, kind of thing. And my argument for that because I was talking to Stanji about this, as I said, my argument for that was, Stanji, all you have to do is look at the D&D shelf in our home, in our living room. Like, if you tallied up the cost of all of the D&D books, all of the D&D minis, and, you know, all of the D&D terrain, all of the D&D dice, that's easily going to cover the cost of a fursuit. It's just whatever hobby you're interested in, you know? You know, look at me and my Pokemon cards. If you tallied up the total cost of my Pokemon card collection, there's a lot of bulk, which is, you know, worth pence, but there's a few gems in there. It's probably worth a lot. It's just people's hobbies, man. And I think the reason that the stereotype of the, like, wealthy furries is just because it's such a visible expense of, you know, you see the fursuit. But as you know, to bring up the D&D example, unless I go and take a photo of the bookshelf and the mini shelf, you don't know how much I have. It's not a very visible hobby when you say I play D&D, because it's like, oh, well, you can play D&D with a set of dice. I don't know anyone who does. So my Magic collection, exactly. So it's and again, cards are not very visible because you keep them in a drawer. Maybe you might have the odd rare card in a display case, but a fursuit is a large and very visible thing. That, because, you know, you wear it and people can see you wearing it. Similar thing I had buying with Temu, I could send so much, why don't I save for a PC? Yeah, basically. Yeah. And so I had to, I stopped buying Pokemon cards because the hobby was getting way too expensive because of the scalpers, but also, we bought a house. You can pretty much line up on the timeline the time of me kind of stopping getting Pokemon cards in line with getting the house. I used to do way more pack openings in like the flat and stuff than I ever did here, because you could sort of very fun topic of conversation, but you grow old and unfortunately you have things that you have to pay for, like a mortgage or a wedding. So, it is what it is. I didn't realize I was running out of clay. I should have gone and gathered clay. Oh well. That riding desk is a good one. This was the thing that was made out of bamboo that they were asking for. Oh, the petite planter. I actually need that, don't I? For a... yeah, petite planter. What was the other one? A muddy mask. That's a fashion item, I believe. There it is. Made of dirt. We'll do the same soon. Yeah, I got about 10 minutes left on the stream. Thankfully the headache does seem to have dissipated. Make more bread. Everybody loves the bread. But yeah, definitely the headache is definitely going to be a hey, you've been staying up really late and you've been in VR a lot. That is why you had a headache. So I'm gonna need several weeks in the real world and some sleep. Food again. Just aware that food is like a specific category of item that people ask for. More goals met. Which means we probably could unlock more stuff. Actually, I suppose I should wait and see if we end up with needing to unlock a new zone. It was 12k to unlock the other zone, so I feel like 20k could be like the next one. I need to restock the shelves. Oh, now I'm drifting downwards. It's my poor controller. It's dying. But I don't want to get rid of it because it's a special one. Oh my god, the the writing desk is tiny. That's adorable. I didn't realize it was a tiny writing desk. No one likes the Bronto bin, but we've sold a couple of these. There we go. Ooh, you want to know what was a fun, not fun, but like a sort of like, oh wow, just like an amazing experience at Furality. I was watching, Whispers, doing a music performance. They're a musician. They're a furry musician, by which I mean they are a furry who makes music. I don't feel like their music is like about furries. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't. It's not like cringe, like furry stuff, but it's like about his experiences and stuff. But he was performing a song that is called Snow in Sweden. And while we were in the VR instance, people started to use the snow emote in VR chat, which for those who don't know, when you use the snow emote in VR chat, it literally like throws out snowflakes like confetti. It like throws them out and then they float down. So I took a photo of like so people were like, it was like throwing confetti at the stage and stuff, but it was all snow, and I was like, oh wow, that's a cool experience. They were singing the song and people were throwing out snow, and I was like, damn, that's good. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. I am gonna eat. Bye. Hope you enjoy your eepy time. Thank you for the stream as always. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Lovely bean. Oh, shucks. You're too nice to me. Why are you so nice? You're so nice. I think everything is restocked. Yep, we have something in every slot. Okay. Sure, we'll open up shop. I just looked at the time, but I was like, fuck it. We'll finish the day. We'll open up the shop. Oh, hey, it's you. There you go. Blech. Ugh. There we go. What do you want? A pat on the back? I mean, maybe? I like being pat on the back. I finally found the video I wanted to show you about after stream. Okay. Wood item. A Bronto bin. If I can bloody select it, game. Please, please, please. Oh my god, it's my controller. I'm sorry, game, it's not your fault, it's my controller's fault. Oh, new preference. He liked something about that. Hello. Evander wants a scarf! Oh, that's so cute. Hey, Holly! Stone items. Oh my god, the shop's so messy. Musician items. Xylophone. There we go, level 2. Bread! This is like the second time you've bought bread. A man likes bread. Kipper wants food! Would Kipper also like bread? I have a lot of bread. Bread for Kipper? Yes, bread for Kipper. Bread for Kipper. There we go. Wish I could hold down the B button to make this part go faster. Charge that up. I can do that. Saw you heading for the till. Paper item. The to-do tracker, I'm pretty sure, uses paper. Yes. Feeling brave, are we? God, the way they wrote this character. Try to haggle with him is like, you're brave. You're brave to follow me. To try to haggle. Watching bread walk around. Yep. God. My stick drift makes charging those items so finicky, and then people arrive and I have to run away. Every dipstick is after this. You're such a jerk! Why did they make you so unlikable? I wonder if you get his friendship up, maybe that debuff goes away. That's me being optimistic. You see me like slowly drift away from it. Oh, you're impatient. Oh, because you're our rock star guy. You're very impatient. Jesus, that was close. Which game is it that has the impatient card? Is that Munchkin? If you play the impatient card, you can skip straight to your turn. Night shift. Shove me out of the way. Sure, we'll go with that. Plant items. Brolly. No, that's got made of plant. Your street bonus. Oh, someone broke something. Forgive. Imagine having a 50% buff on higher friendship. Oh my god, imagine. Sure. Here we go. Look at all these footprints! We're just waiting on you, Evander. There we go. There we go. Right, sell slice and dices and a corn cake. I don't have either of those, I believe. Oh, goals. Musician. Stylist. Serve customers. Right, food. Let's see. Corn cake. I've already forgotten what the other one was. Slice and dices. Of course they need metal. God damn it. Increase value of chef items. Definitely want that. Let's see. I've done you two. I've done Marnie and Poppy. Forest fixture, the candle, the harp, and the tub. Those two are done. So we need to do navigatory neckerchief and a wax disc. Fashion. Of course I cannot make it, because I don't have cotton! I'm gonna fail the quest because I don't have cotton. Someone asked for something that I can't craft because I haven't found cotton yet. I don't have it as a resource. It doesn't appear to be in these zones. Shit. Fuck, I'm gonna fail that. Oh, it's a big one as well. What else? Slight C and a brachiobrole. We have one of these here. And a nope, close. Brachiobrole. There we go. Speedrun to cotton. I don't know where cotton is. I don't know what zone it's in. Proud pencil pot and a personal pizza. Food. Pizza. And I'm guessing a pencil pot is going to be in here. No, is it in here? Thought people could only ask for stuff that I knew how to craft. Is it in scribe? Where's the pencil pot? There it is. I'm blind. Pencil pot. Okay. Let me double check what zone cotton is in, because I didn't realise for a long time that I could gather moss. Amber, isle, cotton. Where do you find cotton? In the Kem Canyon. Zone I don't have. I haven't even been given the prompt to unlock it. So, that's unfortunate. I'm going to fail that delivery, which does, I think that's one of the few things that will lower friendship. Isn't good. Restock everything. A lot of chef items on display. Rug. The chair. That's a musician item. Another hat. The gnome. The gnome sells well. I say as I literally see that there is a gnome there that didn't sell. There we go. Shop restocked. Could drift be fixed with some Q2, like the Quest 2 controllers, a bit of alcohol? Yes, in theory it should. In fact, I've already done it once before and it did briefly improve it. The thing is that I could take a picture. If I showed you, you can literally see that, like, I guess because I have had this controller for probably about 15 years, you can actually see, like, specks of dust on the control stick, like on the bit underneath it, which I think is legitimately the plastic having been worn down from me using the stick so much. And I'm guessing that these fine granules of plastic have found their way inside and are probably clogging up the interior. But yes, using some cleaning alcohol and putting a few drops down there and swirling it about has improved it in the past, so I should probably try to do it again. I think that the thing that would actually fix it is opening it up and, like, cleaning the inside, if my theory is correct of, like, there's probably lots of, like, granules of plastic in there from just the years of use. But I'm not confident enough to do that. But yes. I should give it a clean with some alcohol, and that might help. Because it has helped in the past, but it came back. New quest available, good. Can we perchance have a quest to unlock a new zone? Hey, Blue Sky, I was just about to come and get you. I'm not looking the right way. Last night was weird, wasn't it? I'd never seen Dad so shell-shocked. Well, he's asked us all to gather in the meeting room. I guess to talk about the orb core thing? Anyway, let's get to it. Hello everyone, thank you for coming on such short notice. I have information that is of the utmost importance for you to know about the orb core before you accept this deal. Huh? About orb core? What's he talking about? Wait! Everybody wait! The whole thing! It's wrong! Addy too? This is certainly an interesting meeting. Orb core have lied to you! After the meeting, Mirage spoke with Blue Sky and I. We discovered the truth about their plans for Amber Isle. The island regeneration scheme, it's all a cover for their actual scheme. Now that we've built up the island, they want to muscle it in and take it all for themselves. They want to make Amber Isle an exclusive orb core destination. Hey, what? It gets worse. If they get their way, they plan to flatten areas of the island, even if that means displacing residents. They won't stop there. Next they'll drain Spearfield Swamp and cut down Woodbury Forest and bulldoze the town hall. Nothing is off the cards to them. Can't be serious, I just moved here. My whole life is here now. I can't drain the swamp, it'd be unlivable for me. I'm sorry everyone, I didn't know. It's okay lad, Orb-Core have played us all for fools. This isn't the first time Orb-Core have done something like this. It's time you know the truth about Amber Isle's history with Orb-Core. All of you. I brought some photos you can pass around to verify everything I'm saying. Oh, look at him, he looks so happy! Long before we had Blue Sky, I was the sole proprietor of Amber Isle shop. Is that a Stegosaurus in the background? We haven't seen a Stegosaurus. Unless he lives in one of the other zones. Record when you try to open it up so you can know where everything goes back when you put it back together. I would probably look up a tutorial, or frankly, I would ask like my dad, because my dad is very good at this kind of thing. So I would probably ask my dad to take it apart, clean it, and put it back together. But yeah. Things back then were quiet. Amber Isle was a small, humble fishing village. But we were comfortable. We got by. Then an asteroid struck our island. I knew it was going to be asteroid related. Did I ever vocalize that? I was like, is the orb in Orb Core literally an asteroid? Because asteroid dinosaurs, you know. Nobody was hurt, thank goodness, but the destruction was substantial. From within this asteroid, we discovered something special. Starstone, a rare mineral that can hold powerful amounts of energy scattered across the island. Some of you have used it in our different crafts and creations. I was the first to try crafting with it. Little trinkets and knickknacks, but they were a big draw in the shop. We were doing anything we could to rebuild after the impact, you see. Well, it wasn't long until Orb-Core heard about this and came knocking. Then came their big promises. They would rebuild the island, bring advanced equipment, mine the Starstone at efficiencies we could never imagine. All they asked in return was that we give them a share of our profits. So we did. I like that the scooper is shaped like a dinosaur face. Production of Starstone increased hundredfold, and Amber Isle became increasingly successful and increasingly dependent on Starstone's economy. Times were good. I was even called a town hero because I managed to secure a partnership with Orb-Core. For all the good it did me. No resources finite, and soon enough our supplies started dwindling, and Orko began getting cold feet. They asked for more and more spaces to mine across the island so they could extract starstone. And I allowed them to. Soon enough, they were building mines everywhere, causing untold pollution and chaos to the detriment of the islanders' lives. They kept telling folks it was for the greater good. And then one day, Orko left. Unbeknownst to me, they'd been spending the last few years of our partnership creating a synthetic version of Starstone, meaning they had no use for us anymore. Just like that, we were disposable. They left all of the debris and rubbish behind. With such polluted and uninhabitable island, it was not enough Starstone to support us any longer. Paleo folk all upped and left, one by one. Until it was just Maple and I. Orko promised me that Amber Isle would grow and prosper if I let them do what they wanted, and I believed it. I allowed them to ruin folks' homes, their families. What happened to Amber Isle? It was my doing. It was my fault. I had no idea Orko was having no records of it. I can't believe I helped them come back here. Had I known this was their plan all along, to think I believed them in this mission while they strung me along. It was always, don't worry, you'll get paid back if you work a little bit harder at it. A surname and a promotion is on the horizon. But it never came, and now to find out all this. I'm gonna make this right. I'll do everything in my power to make sure the mission I believed in, the mission I was sent on, comes to fruition. So I quit! Aww, loyal. Whoa. Well, I appreciate that, lad. The fact of the matter still remains. Snowdance Drifts and Ken Canyon are still far from too expensive and dangerous for any of us to complete by hand. This is bad. Didn't Orko say they were watching us? Without Orko, how can we restore Ken Canyon and the Snowdance Drifts? Oh, nerd. Rude. Right, that's it. I've had it. Listen up, Islanders, because I got something to say. Listen to yourselves. All worried about Orbcore this and Orbcore that. I'm as angry as anyone they messed around my family and friends. And that Mirage has got another thing coming. Look at our island, our beautiful home. Those of you who were here from the start remember how bad it was. Rubbish everywhere, dangerous debris left over from Orbcore's plundering. But now, it's the quaintest, most wonderful island in the whole archipelago. And that was us. It was Addie and Dad and me and Blue Sky and all of you who did that. Orbcore can take credit all they want, but it was us. Yeah, I guess so. They really think our beautiful island needs their luxury resort and spas. We're doing perfectly fine building our own island, thank you very much. You know, she's got a point. Never did trust Orbcore. Is this... you can't see this. Is this... Mirage's hair poof, or is this my hair poof? Because I can't tell from the screen vignette. Thank you for that. I can't tell from the screen vignette that darkening around the edges. I can't tell if that's me or Mirage watching. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rebuild Kemkin Canyon and the Snowdance Drifts just like we've done with the others. And when Snorcore comes back with their offer, we're gonna say, no way. It'll take some effort from all of us, believe me. Those regions are wildly out of whack. But there's nothing a few pairs of hands and some stubbornness can't fix, right, Dad? Oh, Maple. All right, you wonderful islanders, if you're with me, shout aye! Aye! That's the spirit. Now let's make our isle the best it possibly can be. Meeting adjourned! I guess it was me. Probably you, as they wouldn't be saying that to Orko and not directly to him. That's true. If he was stood in the room, they probably would have been talking to him. Yeah, I guess it was me. Well, this is something a lot for us all to take in. Saying we're going to fight is one thing, but to actually do it... We can do it. That's the spirit. How long do you think we have before Orko come back for a vote? I don't know for definite, but let's just say it takes Orko a long time to dot their I's and cross their T's. Excellent. Now, real talk. Let's discuss our plans for redeveloping the canyon and the drifts before Orko return. I feel like Kemkin Canyon is a lot to say all the time. What would these lot do with our little old Maple? And you, of course, Blue. Let's keep inviting lots of new friends to the island and getting to know our neighbours. You've all been so kind to me, Blue Sky. Maple can really tug at old man's heartstrings, can't she? I wish I could waive our final payment, but alas, it's not up to me. If you can pay off the last 300,000, Skyward Creations will be all yours. You can do it, lass. Let's go big this time. Let's get 40 paleo folk in and happy. I mean, I already have all of the people here, but I may not have their friendship up yet. More of us we have to stick to Orb-Core, the better. To think I quit Orb-Core just like that, with no backup plan, no nothing. Looks like I'll be writing my resignation tonight. There's no time for that now. If we want to do this before Orb-Core come back, we have to restore Kem Canyon and Snowdance Drifts. Not to mention get them back into a livable condition for folks. But we can do it. I know we can. 200k more. Oh my god. Looks like I got a game plan. What do you say, Chief Clawsworth? I say... there's nothing a few pairs of hands and some stubbornness can't fix. Right on, Dad. Let's do this. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Alright. I'll be there for you. Yep. We're a third of the way there, but new zones. Increase the population to 40 and so the new zones. Right, let's go and find out if we can unlock this canyon and if we can get this cotton and well, stop ourselves from failing miserably. It's only 6,000. Yes! Ooh, look at all these silhouettes. Is that one wearing a witch hat? And is that a Quetzalcoatlus? That's a Carnotaurus, I think. Horns, shorthand. That's got to be a Brachiosaurus, right? And I think that's a saber-toothed tiger. And this little guy's got a feathered tail and feathered wings. Sorcerer, not witches. You don't know. You don't know. No, it's a sorcerer. 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 And look, that looks like the Stegosaurus. Look, you can see the Thagomizer. Ah, there's cool people in this zone. Kem Canyon, we did it! Ahead of schedule and in budget. In your face, Mirage. Ugh, that felt unprofessional. It's dry! It's all dry! What are we gonna do? It's completely dry! This place? It's a desert. It's meant to be dry? Not the sand, the oasis! Without it, there may not be enough to both drink and wash. This place is gonna get stinky. Right. No established guidelines on this one. I'll just have to write them down later. You locate the oasis and do an on-the-ground inspection and assemble the materials to fix it. Maple, you welcome residents, explain the situation, and assure them it's only temporary. I'll set up a work group composed entirely of non-core members. The heat is on. If that one's only 6,000, then that means I'm gonna have enough for the other zone too. Right, I need cotton. This is where all the money vanishes. Exactly, Thagomizer. Nope, that's not a thing I can dig, apparently. That looks like a cotton plant. We did it! We didn't fail. Ooh, and this is going to be redstone, isn't it? New crafting materials and metal. Crafting materials. Give me that cotton. I want to make sure I have enough cotton to actually build the thing that everyone wants. It won't be an economic use of my time, but I'm literally going to run around, just gather cotton, and then I'm going to go back and make the thing, and then I'll end stream. So that I know that it's been made for next time we play. Okay, still just clay. Aha, bones! Also a new crafting material that's been blocked off. Give me that cotton. That's loads of cotton. Yes. Loads of cotton. Good. Excellent. That's a staircase that has not been fixed. More cotton. Ooh, a big open area to build houses in, probably. Let's get this staircase fixed. Thagomizer roughly translate to friend-shaped. I'm not sure it does, but I'm willing to believe it. Although, to be fair, I believe Thagomizer doesn't actually translate into anything because technically the origin of the word Thagomizer is from a joke. So I don't believe it is a technical scientific term that, like, translates to something, but it was adopted as the term. Might as well get the mine open. Thagomizer. You're not far off. I'm not seeing any more cotton around. Ooh, that's a very twisty path to get down. At least the stone in this area seems to be giving metal with it. we go. We've repaired that way through. Oop, there's a stone hiding in here. Bit of debris to clear up. More debris there. This is a shortcut into the mountains. Neat. Useful. Always need plants. I'm gonna run up to our stone friend. Get his daily metal. Oh, I can give him the redstone now. And I can give him his medal, technically. Because this should upgrade my pickaxe. Can't believe you found it. I gotta tell you, one miner to another, I respect that. Striking color, low silica, compact, nice. Oh, lightweight, reflective, flexible. Wow. Still what I need for this, not what I need for this sword. It's what I need for the forge and your pickaxe, though. Give us a minute. Hell yeah. There you are, pal. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about this sword thing all wrong. Oh, right. I got it. I mean, I think I have. Come on. Turns out the rarity of the rock isn't the most important thing. Not to blow my own trumpet light, but I can make a sword out of pretty much anything. The bit I was missing was the meaning behind it. Here, help me mine this bit. Recognize that scene we mined, did ya? It's where I met a good mate of mine. And them memories are what make it worthy of this sword. That's where we... Hope you like it. Aww, that was sweet. Now we have the Master Pickaxe. Oh, that went very fast. Oh, nice. Grab a bit of wood. I'm basically just filling up my inventory and then I'll go back. Ooh, 3 metal from that one. And my pocket is full. Okay. This is, I think, the best fast travel. Okay. Right, let's make Evren's thing. Hopefully I have enough. I tried to gather as much cotton as I could find. He wants 2 of these. Just the right amount of fiber. That's a very cute scarf. Where did it put them? Oh, let me sit up. Hi, pirate. Where did it put the scarf I just crafted? There it is. And 2 wax discs. Paper. Good thing I went and gathered some plant. Whew. We recovered it. We recovered it, guys. We're not gonna fail the order. Yeah, I think that's all up and running. Right. I'm gonna go in my room and then exit my room because that seems to trigger an autosave. There we go, there's the autosave symbol. Okay. Right, and that's gonna be me tonight. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to bed. I've already had a cup of tea, and I'm very tired from the amazing time at Furality. So thank you for hanging out with me today, guys. It's been great. I will see you tomorrow for clip gathering. Clip gathering for May. Wow. It feels like it was a really long time ago, even though it was only a month. But it feels like it's been a really long time, but I guess that's because I've literally gone to 2 conventions since the last one. So it feels like it's been a long time. Hug the good boys. I will. Right. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah. Have a good evening. Take care. Bye-bye.